In my country, Colombia, the government invests all. In my country, Colombia, the government only invests. In my country, Colombia, the government invests less than 1% of GDP in science, technology, and innovation. And the percentage has decreased compared to last year. There is not enough awareness in our society of the value of scientific research. How can support increase in future years if citizens don't know the value of the scientific research being done right now or the work that needs to be done in future years? Although this is a complex problem, I firmly believe that we, the scientists, need to communicate better our results to the community. Why? Because we publish the results of our research through scientific papers that are behind a paywall, highly technical, and sometimes we go to conferences that only colleagues attend, so the information is not reaching the public. This means that the taxpayers and the politicians that represent them don't have a way to access this information. The aim of this project is to help to remedy this situation by creating a space where scientists publish in social media scientific information accessible to the people. Since we started this initiative at the end of last year, we have reached in our combined social media around 12,000 people in our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and of course YouTube. Also, we've had hundreds of people in our in-person science cafes. Check out our next video to see who we are and how we started.
In November 2017, we started a collaboration with a group of people inside academia in Colombia. After giving it a lot of thought, we decided to name the project Ciencia Café pa Sumerce. Sumerce is a much-loved Colombian pronoun which translates roughly to you. So it means science for you. The objective of this project is to show what Colombian scientists are doing, both within Colombia and outside of the country. At the same time, this project also allows scientists to interact with the public and to understand better their perspectives and concerns. This initiative has two main parts. Number one, a series of YouTube videos interviewing Colombian scientists, both here in Colombia and abroad, about their recent publications. And number two, to involve citizens in science and technology in Colombia through interactive events. Science cafes, we have a panel of usually 4 experts. Many are scientists, some are also experts in public policy or in legal issues related to that topic. And we have the experts talk about a certain topic for the evening and invite people to ask questions. Join us in our next video to find out how a bunch of scientists become YouTubers.
Every week we film 2 short videos where scientists talk in a fun way about the latest publications.
Either pizza, pepperoni, lots of olives, mushroom peppers.
It's an opportunity to see and humanize science, showing the face of diverse Colombian scientists so Colombians know how the process of doing science works. These videos are uploaded regularly to our social media and our website. One of the features of our videos is the scientific anecdote.
Anécdota científica.
Which is about the process of doing research. Check out the next video to see how we transform a bar in Bogota into a science cafe.
The science cafes are a space for people to get together and listen to a panel of experts from various fields discuss a particular topic. Our most recent science cafes have been about genetically modified foods, climate change, and artificial intelligence. These have been very well attended, filling up the entire cafe very quickly. This is a relaxed environment where people can get a beer, get a cup of coffee, and listen to some experts discuss a topic, and maybe have their own question answered as well at the end. Incredibly, in a city of more than 8 million people, there was no large-scale, consistent science cafe. However, with the beginning of Ciencia Café pa Sumerce, we now have that option available to people. Our first cafe was in January of 2018. We reserved the space, we publicized the event, and then we waited. We had a lot of people on Facebook saying they were going, but we weren't sure what the actual response was going to be. Fortunately, for this first Science Cafe, which was about the birds of Bogota, we had over 400 people attend. Almost couldn't fit everyone in the space. So that was an excellent inauguration to this cafe. In the Science Cafe since, we've had a little over 200 people attend each event, which has been a very respectable outcome, and we're hoping to do these cafes in other regions also, so they can be accessible to everyone. In the next video, check out what we imagine for the future of Ciencia Café pa Sumerce and how you can get involved. We started as a small local project in Bogota, Colombia, but in the future we hope to film videos and host science cafes in many different regions in Colombia and hopefully other regions of Latin America. We are actively looking for more sources of funding to help us expand and reach more people. Our long-term goal is to continue to bring new information about science and technology to Colombians and the Spanish-speaking world. We invite you to participate in our community by subscribing to our YouTube channel, our Facebook, our Twitter, our Instagram. It's a great opportunity to practice your Spanish as well. We look forward to seeing you hablando de la ciencia, su merced.